David and Goliath is the cliche thrown around in the sports world whenever an underdog miraculously beats a juggernaut. These upsets are what keeps any competitive sport from getting stale. In League of Legends history, there have been hundreds of occurrences where a weaker team has proven their doubters wrong and taken down a favored opponent. But only 5 of those squads overcame the odds by so much that they made it into the 5 most shocking upsets in League of Legends history. Number 5. SK Telecom T1 K were considered the best team in the world. They had won the Season 3 World Championships and followed that up with a run through Champions Winter, where they didn't drop a single game. Fast forward to Champions Spring 2014. KT Rolster Arrows, a team that didn't even qualify for Champions Winter, made it into Champions Spring with new additions, Arrow and KaKAO. The two teams met up in the group stage, with KaKAO vowing that he would be SKT's downfall. In Game 1, KTA's bot lane of Arrow and Hachani was just too much. With an early lead, KT utilized the global ultimates of Nocturne and Shen to pick up kills across the map. After securing Baron, KTA ran through the base and took the convincing 1-0 lead. KaKAO kept his word and danced off into the sunset. Number 4. The Season 2 World Championships featured some of the most legendary League of Legends teams to date. But entering the tournament, no one could have predicted the winner. The Taipei Assassins, the top team from the GPL, received a first-round bye, dodging the group stage of the tournament. In the bracket stage, their first opponent was Najin Sword, who topped Group B with a 3-0 record. Despite being underdogs, TPA forced a surrender out of Najin in Game 1 and rolled that into a 2-0 series win. The road didn't get any easier. Up next was one of the tournament favorites, Moscow 5. In Game 1, Alex Ich broke out the Evelyn mid, for which TPA had no answer. Down 1-0, the Taiwanese team took over, winning the next 2 games and advanced to the finals. The last challenge was Korean team Azubu Frost. Once again, TPA found themselves down 1-0 in the series. But through superior coordination and early aggression, the Assassins won the next 3 games to shock the world. Number 3. In a crucial group stage match at the 2014 World Championships, the EU LCS champions Alliance had a 3-2 record and were in a good position to advance with a win over Kaboom eSports. Worst case scenario, a win would result in a 3-way tiebreaker with Cloud9 and Najin. In their first 5 games, the PAX wildcard winners out of Brazil were 0-5. Playing a similar style they had all tournament, Kaboom was able to pick up first blood on Wicked. Using their CC chains, they continued to pick off members of the European squad to snowball their lead. Alliance eventually crawled ahead in kills, but Kaboom held a large gold lead based on objectives. With a 10k gold lead, Kaboom struggled to end but eventually pulled out the win. Number 2. At the IEM Season 9 World Championships, the favorites were none other than the GE Tigers, coming off a strong spring split where they went 12-2 to finish first in the regular season. The Tigers said that they wouldn't drop a game all tournament. That held true until the semi-finals. Their opponent was World Elite. At the time, WE was the 11th ranked team in the LPL. Casters and fans alike predicted 2-0s for GE. World Elite put up a fight in Game 1, but GE's mid to late game was too much. In Game 2, the Tigers got cocky and drafted Yasuo for the first time in their competitive history. World Elite won a crucial teamfight around Dragon to give them an advantage and in turn evened up the series at 1. Still, it was GE's series to lose. World Elite, led by their jungler Spirit, picked up first blood on Kuro. WE continued to pick up kills across the map and built a 5k gold lead by 15 minutes. A one dragon fight and some picks across the map led to WE picking up Baron to essentially give them the win. It was the first best of series that the GE Tigers lost to the last place team in China. Number 1. At World Championships, wildcard teams are viewed as easy wins. A wildcard team has never won more than 2 games at a Worlds event. On top of that, no wildcard team has made it out of groups. Alvis Knox Luna changed that, and in dramatic fashion. Alvis Knox had already upset CLG twice and topped G2 once, but their next opponent was on another level. A win over the Rocks Tigers, the team many viewed as the best at the tournament, would put them into the quarterfinals. In picks and bans, the highly contested Nidalee pick went the way of ANX, and Stejos made no mistake in picking up first blood. Alvis continued to pick on KaKAO to gain an early lead against the Korean powerhouse. At 26 minutes, ANX turned around a fight in the top lane. Despite netting Baron, the wildcards struggled to end the game. A lost team fight at 47 minutes gave Rocks Baron, but Alvis kept up the pressure. With their backs to the wall, Peanut managed to steal Baron once again to prolong the game. Eventually, after ANX took double-digit inhibitors, Alvis Knox Luna found a way to end.
They got ZZ Rod Minions trying to stop these Minions from hitting the actual Nexus. They're killing all the ZZ Rod Voidlings first, and now everyone is fighting as well.
Go for it, I think they have to. Back goes in, but Kura snipes on a miracle. Still keeping alive again. Nexus open, Kira trying to take down Bray with the Nexus. Just a little too much for Lucid. Going for it, the hero of ANX. And it's not enough just yet. Rock's still alive again.
All these minions are hitting the Voidlings still. The Nexus is
go! He's the
greatest
triumph!
triumph!
He's getting it!
They did it!